Rahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Today we will be having a general discussion on anemia. Guys, this is not a technical discussion regarding any medical point of view. It's just for general information. Anemia. Anemia means decreased level of hemoglobin in the human body. Decreased hemoglobin levels in the body. What is hemoglobin? Guys, our blood is made up of two components. Number one, cellular component, and number two, serum part. Serum part is the watery component, whereas cellular components include red blood cells, white blood cells, and platelets. Students, hemoglobin is present in the red blood cells. And what is hemoglobin? It is a combination of heme, which is an iron component, and globin, which is a protein component. Now, the whole function of this hemoglobin is oxygen carriage. Hemoglobin carries oxygen from our lungs and distributes it to all the organs of the body, especially brain. Now students, normal hemoglobin level of an adult male and female is 14 to 16 milligram per deciliter. 14 to 16 milligram per deciliter. There is a variation of 1 milligram between males and female gender. Now students, we move on towards causes of anemia. What are the causes? Number one, deficiency of iron intake in the food. When iron is present in decreased amount in our food, we will develop deficiency of hemoglobin. How we can develop deficiency of iron intake in our food? Malnutrition. This is called malnutrition. Our food is not balanced diet. Number second, blood loss from the body. If there is any type of blood loss from the body, for example, this blood loss may be accidental. There is accidental blood loss from the body, or normal physiological, which we see in females, and we call it as menstruation cycle. Menstruation cycle is normal physiological loss of blood through female vagina. And third component is genetic causes. Student, these include other by birth causes of genetic makeup in which either the red blood cells are of abnormal shape, hemoglobin chain is of abnormal chain, or the type of hemoglobin is not matured. Students, when a child is born, in infant, the hemoglobin is of fetal hemoglobin, and soon after delivery, this fetal hemoglobin rapidly converts into adult hemoglobin. Now, what are the symptoms of anemia? Very important from students' perspective. It means anemia leads to generalized weakness, increased fatigue. Student feels always hectic, decreased concentration in studies, agitation, muscular pains, and shortness of breath. These are the initial symptoms. Students, why these are the initial symptoms? This is because as the main function of hemoglobin is to carry oxygen, when there is decreased hemoglobin in our body, there will be deficiency of oxygen in our body, and as a result our brain will feel deficiency of oxygen and it will easily fatigue off. Next, how to prevent anemia? How we can protect ourselves from anemia? Number one, by taking iron rich diet. We must intake food which are rich in iron. Number two, decrease blood loss from the body. If any person is suffering from ulcerative colitis, stomach ulcers or internal gastrointestinal bleeding, it must be checked by the doctor. Now students, at the last, iron rich foods. Which are the foods which are rich in iron, and we must include these foods in our daily diet? Meat, eggs, spinach, green leafy vegetables, legumes, beans and nuts. These are the examples of rich sources of iron which is available around us in our daily food. Now keep one important point in your mind, students. Vitamin C and calcium, they are also necessary for good absorption of iron in our food. Okay? Along with these iron rich foods, we must also take calcium and vitamin C supplements.